I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird.
Sega goes full sweet baby. Sonic X Shadow Generation censorship is next level insanity.
Sonic X Shadow Generations. So if you don't know what this is, what's a good way to break this down? So Sonic Generations is a game that has existed for a while. It came out on PS3 and Xbox 360, I believe. It's actually a pretty fun game. I played the original. It was them going back to 2D, which is honestly, I think, where that character belongs, but they had some 3D stuff too. It was one of the better Sonic games. That's how I remember it. Well, they're re-releasing it and remastering it, and they're going to add a new campaign starring Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
what's going to... So I'm going to compare this to Mario 3D All-Star. Was that what it was called? So there's a Mario game on Switch. It was also on Wii U. They re-released it, and then they added Bowser's Fury. It was like a second short campaign. That's basically what they're doing with this. This is what they're doing with the Shadow thing.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of that Sonic game, but if you just look up Bowser's Fury, the name will pop up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This is what this situation reminds me of, that, except for Sonic Generations being censored for its new double dip and baffling. So this is when I first noticed it back on October 15th.
Okay.
They took this Rogue the Bat character and completely covered up her back, which is strange. Like, why are we covering her back? What's the reasoning for this? Why is her back taboo? But this is it right here. Hey, I don't mean to be that person, but Sega, can you stop doing this? I didn't think they'd censor Rogue further, but they've covered up her back now. It looks bad. It's impossible to put on with her wings, and nobody likes it. Stop being cowards.
Hold on. Let me check this out. Okay. I feel like we need more like visual understanding of what's happening. Apparently, what happened in the cartoon was this. Okay, so the main thing people are talking about is this part, right? So you see, like, her back is open here, which makes sense. She has wings. And now they are making it into this, where it's like, it's literally fabric where the wings are.
It's anatomically doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And there's more than just that. This is something I think they're doing for the entire series, I guess, with her. So there's outrage over bat back now.
It doesn't make sense. It's like a tiny bit of skin. Okay. Theory. People who censor stuff like this, they're actually self-reporting about how they are so deprived in the membrane.
Yeah, no, actually, people who do the censorship for like remakes of games, they're kind of outing themselves hella heavy.
Gotta be honest. If you look at this and go, homina, 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 that's a you problem.
Crazy. But this isn't it. There's more. And this makes me really wonder how much more there is, because the game's not even public yet, but there's already shit coming out like this. Now, this is really stupid.
No. No. So, this is the original. This is the new one. Apparently, in the Sonic Generation Remaster, Sega thought Sonic holding Amy Rose's face was microaggressive and an example of toxic masculinity, so they changed the scene. They also censored Rogue the Bat we already saw. Okay, first of all, my opinion, Amy should shut the fuck up sometimes. So I completely endorse this. That's my opinion.
I mean, they're showing life lessons here. You being annoying little shit, you get a hand to the face.
This is so idiotic.
But this is from Learning the Law. Apparently, in the Sonic Generations remaster, Sega thought Sonic holding Amy Rose's face was microaggressive and an example of toxic masculinity, so they changed the scene. They also censored Rogue the Bat. Nothing to see here, folks. Just your typical historical revisionism. By the way, they will delist the original on Steam as if it never happened. That's another thing I've heard.
Oh, that's
apparently
messed
the
up.
only way you can get this game now is if you buy some bundles, and that's probably because they missed them. I think they're taking it down from digital stores, which is a shame because the first one is still fine. I would imagine there's nothing changed to the first one. Separately, that's uncensored. You could always just buy the disc too.
Sheets.
I mean, there'll be ways to play this game, but this is an all-time question mark. So here he is pushing her face back, and now in the new one he gives her cupcakes. What? Ridiculous. Why do we need to change this just because he's face palming her?
That doesn't make sense.
She was an overly attached fan who wants to be with him romantically. And she was very aggressive about it. She loves Sonic. That's how I've always remembered Amy. They've changed that. Now it's just, she just loves helping Sonic. She wants to be the most helpful person in the world to her friends.
That's her personality
The
now?
first time I saw Amy was in Sonic CD, where she chased him around and tried to get his attention, and then she gets captured, of course, by Mega Sonic. But that's changed, and here's her new bio.
So she went from Pepe Le Pew to Pepe Le... Oh.
Oh.
Okay. She's a strong, independent boss babe. She ain't chased no man. Apparently they thought the, fictional, completely unrealistic characters, being horny for someone is, degrading to all women.
So, a young, cheerful girl, Hedgehog, Amy, can be a bit obsessed about chasing Sonic. She even claims to be his girlfriend. She's an energetic go-getter who lets nothing get in her way. Well, here's the new version. A cheerful girl who loves to help others, Sonic inspired her to be her very best. She's an energetic go-getter. The help of her Pico Pico hammer and fortune cards, nothing gets in her way.
Okay.
I guess she doesn't flirt with him anymore either. So here's a 15-second clip from Dimitri Monroe.
Why do I feel like they'll try to pull some anime shit with this, with doing shit like, well, it's not like I like you or anything.
The tsundere path.
Yeah. Romance and or crushes are not allowed. Forbidden it.
Putting cupcakes in there when he used to when he used to face palmer. I mean, is slapstick comedy dead? Because that's what that is. That's slapstick comedy. And they've removed that now because, well, it's offensive because he's silencing a woman. That's what I see it as. And she no longer, her whole thing was being a super fan that's in love with him. Like a girl to a boy band. I mean, he's a male celebrity and she likes him, so she's flirting with him and trying to get his acknowledgement. I don't think that's a big deal, but now you can't even have that. Also, there's this fat shaming scene got removed. Here's the original. Thanks, Sonic. You did a good job back there. Hey, did you gain weight? Sim looking down. Now it's been changed to thanks, Sonic. Now then, tell me, where's the rest of my island?
Why?
Sorry, that looks like a meme format.
Yes.
Sonic, the bottom one. Yeah, he's like, damn.
Well, then it makes no sense him holding the stomach.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Now it just looks like, so without the context, it just looks like he's about to touch himself.
Changed for what? So they took out a fat shaming joke. And did this improve the game or make it better? No. This all just seems so unnecessary to me. This is ridiculous shit. And I like that it's not all they'll say, oh, you can't see any boobs. None of the censorship is like that in this game. So what's the cope going to be now on why you should be okay with this censorship?
Oh my god. I wonder if there's more bullshittery happening here.
Cope going to be now? Because are you going to say, oh, you well, actually, I take that back because I'm sure there's some furries out there who probably are into this. Never mind. Oh, this is just stupid to me.
It is
And-
very stupid.
Okay, so a fat joke has been changed. It is getting delisted. Sega has already confirmed that the original version of Sonic Generations will still be available. Okay. Oh, in bundles. So that's it. That's the only way you're going to be able to get it, in bundles. So you can't just go buy the game anymore. That's crazy, man. And it's also kind of erasing the history. This is what I hate about digital games and the way they do shit now, like not having physical copies. At least for the old games, we can go back and get the disc, right? And it can be preserved. But a lot of these games that are going to be coming out in the future, and a lot of them already right now, don't have physical releases. And it's crazy thinking about that. Like, they'll just go and start changing games from... I mean, when did this game came out? This game came out in the PS3 era.
This is just a great video. The video is not stupid. The changes are just freaking stupid. I swear to God, I'm sorry whoever is offended by it, but I'm also not sorry. I'm starting to feel like all these people who are doing these changes to some innocent games, please get some help. Like, quite genuinely. It's coming off like a mental problem.